Woohoo! Look at that. Nothing but love. Thank you for that super sticker. As I'm going on, that's so fun. Thank you. Hi, you guys. Let's see. Nothing but love. There you go. Thank you. Lori, bless you. Bless all you guys. Welcome on in. Hey, hey. Let's see if all the volumes are up. Yes. So, welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. We have a very important presentation to put out here today. And I think it's very important. Obviously, nothing's been proven. I think it was important enough for me to call it in and now explain it so they could understand the presentation clearly. So yesterday or the day before, so I'm looking for Jennifer. Yes, Jennifer. Let's see, Muffin Top, let me know if she comes in. And if so, I would love to bring you on up if you want to. So this presentation, obviously, it never has to do with the person directly. It has to do with the information that I see beneath the deep fake. And those that are new, I have been working over 3 years to help crack open these cases that I call Summer Moon Wells missing children. And they're cases that are just gone. These kids, these sacrifices, whatever you want to call them, rituals that they're taking victims and we don't get answers. But I have a story that was told over 3 years ago. And that story seems to reflect the information that is beneath many of these creators' videos. So that's what I try to do to the best of my ability to show you what I see. Before I do that, the credit here goes out to this channel, Huda. Huda has a great channel. Her information is wonderful. So the credit this is only 3.5 minutes, but I think it's important that the people that are new to Summer Moon Wells and that weren't here in the beginning understand that information on all of these cases that we work on changes. And it changes, facts change, like real important facts, like who did what, who was where, times, the timeline, really important information. In the beginning, those that weren't here for Summer Moon Wells, the very, very first split second information, once in a while, we would hear that the boys were at the swimming hole, right? And then we hear that they're not at the swimming hole because they were at home. And then we hear maybe they're in the car. Then we hear maybe Hunter was back at Candace's house because Candace says it when she's doing an interview with in the interview room. So I just want to play this little clip from David Dotson, was a very big character in the beginning of Summer Moon Wells. Yes, great credit to her channel. And that's why you'll see it's her channel and it goes out to her. In the beginning, just the story they just kept changing, and these characters come in and they went out, and they created confusion on purpose. But I want to show you how and what that's about for those that really never heard certain information. This was an interview with David Dotson. He was a very big player in the beginning, like I said. And they just disappeared. I mean, the big players at the beginning disappeared. And I believe that the answers are always back to day one. It's back to the videos. It's back to the first week that Summer Moon Wells went missing. It goes back to that information. And the information they gave then was solid information. So I want you to listen to this again. It goes out to Huda. You could go to her channel to watch her other stuff, but really, really good. Tell me if you could hear this. Thumbs up if you could hear it. Ready?
June 15th. If there's anything that you're able to share, I mean, obviously we've talked about this on many of our lives when we cover, multiple cases, but specifically with Summer, we don't want to share anything. Obviously, that were you at the home that night?
Yes. What happened is during the day I had spent the day with my daughter and took my daughter out to eat. And about 7:30 that evening, I was at home, and Summer's mother had called me, and she said, "David, we have an emergency. Summer is missing." And she was also trying to reach another one of our church members. Her name was Robin, and she was unable to get a hold of Robin, so she called me and see if I could try to get a hold of Robin for her. We were able to get a hold of Robin, and Robin and myself, we made our way out to their home. I'd never been out to their home before. I had to get the address from them. But by the time we got out there, it might have been about, oh goodness, maybe 8:30 or so, and there was a high police presence. They had the police dogs out. There was probably about 100 search and rescue personnel, fire department already out there when we arrived.
Wow. Okay. And Robin is actually somebody that was she was like the school teacher at the church, correct? I think her and Summer were very, very close.
Yes. Robin and Summer were very close. And Robin taught her her Sabbath school class.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones that Candace referred to, that Summer would always light up when she would see her at church.
Yes.
Do you and the family at this point, or you or the family, I should say, do you guys believe that Summer could have wandered off at all now that you know how much of that terrain has been searched with the dogs?
Summer's dad told me that two of the dogs, and like I said, I did not hear this from the police. This is what Summer's dad, Bob, told me. He said two of the dogs picked up her scent on the driveway, and then when they got at the bottom of the driveway to where their road is, the scent stopped. Is what he told me. I really don't know. We're just baffled. And
you happened to mention a video that you had seen of Candace showing that Summer and the boys were swimming.
Yes.
Do you know, was that all of her boys, or was that the young boy we were?
It's echoing, right? It's echoing. I know what I'm going to do here. Okay. Tight, because I want you to hear the words clearly. 1 second. Okay.
You're able to share. I mean, obviously, we've talked about this on many of our lives when we cover, multiple cases, but specifically with Summer, we don't want to share anything, obviously, that would do any hindrance to any form of investigation. But I am aware that you were you at the home that night?
Yes. What happened is during the day I had spent the day with my daughter and took my daughter out to eat. And about 7:30 that evening, I was at home, and Summer's mother had called me,
And she said, David, we have an emergency. Summer is missing. And she was also trying to reach another one of our church members. Her name is Robin, and she was unable to get a hold of Robin, so she called me and see if I could try to get a hold of Robin for her. We were able to get a hold of Robin, and Robin and myself, we made our way out to their home. I'd never been out to their home before. I had to get the address from them. But by the time we got out there, it might have been about, oh goodness, maybe 8:30 or so, and there was a high police presence. There were aircraft already in the air. They had the police dogs out. There was probably about 100 search and rescue personnel, fire department already out there when we arrived. Wow. Okay. And Robin is actually somebody that was she was like the school teacher at the church, correct? I think her and Summer were very, very close. Yes. Robin and Summer they were very close. And Robin taught her her Sabbath school class. And I think that's one of the ones that Candace referred to, that Summer would always light up when she would see her at church. Yes. Do you and the family at this point, or you or the family, I should say, do you guys believe that Summer could have wandered off at all now that you know how much of that terrain has been searched with the dogs? I just, Summer's dad told me that two of the dogs, and like I said, I did not hear this from the police. This is what Summer's dad told me. He said two of the dogs picked up her scent on the driveway, and then when they got at the bottom of the driveway to where their road is, the scent stopped. Is what he told me. I really don't know. We're just baffled. And you happened to mention a video that you had seen of Candace showing the Summer and the boys were swimming. Yes. Do you know, was that all of her boys, or was that the young boy we were talking about? The video I saw was of Summer and her three brothers, but not the other young man. Was it from that day or from a totally separate time that you'd seen that video? That's that video that she showed me was the day she showed me that day that Summer went missing. Okay. Did she say it was taken that day, or it was taken a different day? Yes, ma'am. It was taken that day. Okay. They had gone out there swimming. Okay.
Someone in chat had asked, because there's a rumor going around that Grandma Candace had left town. Is she still at the house with Candace and Don and the boys?
Yes, she is still at the house.
Okay, so this is let me get rid of this, and let's put this up. So here's the thing. You just heard, which a lot of people probably have never heard before. He is saying he saw with his own eyes the three boys swimming that day with Summer. That's how the story started, you guys, in the beginning. In the beginning, they were confused and switched the story. Something changed between those moments in time. It changed the very first time they put out the very first video of Summer in the car. Now, I know that those are the most important pieces of the puzzle, because they covered it up and they're lying about it. And Candace already said that David Dotson has been at the house before and has taken the kids golfing. He's done that before. He lied. didn't know where to go. He said he didn't know where the house was, didn't know the address. You see, this is what happened in the beginning. And the fact that they created the chaos themselves and the YouTube creators created chaos covered up a story. The story that was told to me back 3.5 years ago reflects what I'm about to show you in what my amazing mod, Muffin Top, brought to my attention. Muffin Top brought to my attention that Jennifer Dotson was in chat yesterday or the day before, Saturday when I was doing the video. And she made a comment. And Muffin Top, being the incredible mod that you are, looked her up. And she said, you probably would want to go look at her two videos. Now, I'm putting her name up here because she gets credit. Now, she gets credit for what I'm about to show you because it comes from her videos. This is a phenomenal photo showing whatever this mesh is, whatever this is, whatever these fibers are. And I get all of this information through YouTube videos. The YouTube videos, if I could have the FBI, the TBI, when you watch this, understand that I have over 800 videos that back up what happened to Summer and what's going on with these children. So when I show photos like this to the left, I am telling you, I say to you, yes, pink nail polish. Pink nail polish is about to be in here as well. I'm telling you that it tells me the story. So I'm not saying that this girl from the Beeston Bunch or whatever she is doing, that's her. It's not her. It's telling me the story of Summer that I see to the right. You see. And they always come from Candace's videos. Candace's videos that showed Summer on a swing. Well, to the TBI, if you were to take that swing video record it, push your little number 5, video record it as you watch it on your computer, send it back to your phone and watch it. And look at all of the little photos that are between. Those photos are telling you a story. The information that I receive from the YouTube creators match the Summer Moon Wells information. It helps tell the story. Summer Moon Wells videos are not what you think they are. They're showing her sacrifice. They're showing all of the different children that died under Summer Moon Wells's platform, like under her grouping. And that includes Michael Vaughn. Pictures like this are not lying. They all come from Candace. And it's a continuation. It's a continuation. You all have to understand that the information that is being shared helps tell the story. You grab the information and it's all the same. Gabby Petito did not have a tattoo that looks like this. That is David Dotson's arm. Do you understand that every one of our victims that I call Summer Moonwell's victims, and that includes Gabby Petito, they show all the same elements. Gabby Petito, I call Summer Moonwell's victim. You look at this little tattoo on her arm. Why hasn't anyone looked at that? That little number 5 appears throughout every video. If it's not a 5, it's an A. Now, this 5 continues throughout every case. That is his flipped around. You may not hear the same story that I'm hearing, but it gets so very loud. So loud. It's telling us. It's telling us the story. And the story is being told through these 2 videos from her channel. Now I'm going to explain what I see. This video here is one of them. It starts with this child. There's 2 videos. This is one. Okay, this is better. Hello, sorry, thank you for saying that. As you see this video, the people that have been here understand and see that layers, thank you guys, layers are layered with black, white, and gray backgrounds. You guys hear me now? Sound. You hear me now, right? Hello, hello. You guys hear me now, right? Hello, hello. Okay. They're layered. So when I have a video like this and I see that, I know that these videos have been tampered with. When I talked to the group that is in charge of the Summer Moon Wells case, and it's not the same people I've been talking to, I told them that I believe that this here is one of the best informational videos that I've ever seen. So I took photos from this video. I believe what I see happening here is I see a tunnel. I see the gateway. I see right in here, right in here. So when the authorities are going through this, and I show you photos, which I'm going to show you in this presentation. The photos are coming from here. The information is between the layers. So when I tell you that what's in here between the frames is this, I'm telling you to go look for that. I'm telling you that I see little huts covered in the greenery, and there is a gateway. There's a gateway. And I said to her, I feel this with every bone in my body, and the gateway is on this road. I'm going to show you this. This is on the road. So the video that I'm going to show you, this video is the little boy. It's got the information that I took from here. What I took from here is what's in between these layers. And it's hard to do it here live, but let's see. And it's between these layers. Yes, this video has a tremendous amount of information. The authorities need to rip this apart. I see summer. I see summer. I see a connection to summer. That's what I see. Now, I will show you the photos. But what I told the authorities is there is a child in here that is bruised, abused. I see it. They have to just do something. I'm talking right to you, the authorities. Do something that you've never done before. If you keep doing the things the same way, you're going to get what you've always got. Do it differently for shits and giggles and see what happens. Follow a different lead. Follow that they're doing deep fake and the information is within the video. So even if you sit here and you're like, I don't fucking see one thing, that's a cop-out. Because what you're looking for are the smallest of the smallest details. You're looking for information that you do not usually look for. You're looking for this. You're looking back here. You are looking at gateways. See? You want to look back here. I have a photo of what's back there. And what's back there is what's in the Summer Moon Wells case. And what's back here is what was in the backyard of when Summer was dancing. I explained it to the authorities as it looks like, one of those things that you throw a ball at and they dunk you in the water. It's there and then it's gone. The information that's in this video is extremely important to look at. Find out how this all got in here and research into where this road is. Because what I'm telling you is what you see here is the same information I've been looking at since day one of Summer Moon Wells' TikToks. This all is in Candace's video that she just went live with. They continuously show the same thing. So don't just look at the video and be like, I don't see anything. That's cop out. Do it differently. Look at what I'm showing you as if it's a gift of information. Because I see Summer here. I see her. I'm going to show you these pictures. Let's see. Seeing if I could get it to stop on a good one. See, it's right in there. See how the boy, it changes? So if the authorities could go into these frames that switch around and then zoom into the neck and get the correct coloring, you will see a bruised neck. You will see a different child that is right under here. Right there. I am telling you, it's here. I'm telling you, it's in the video. Do something that you've never done before. You will get gifts of information that you just never thought would be in here. Because really what I see is people are fighting against it. Nobody wants to see what's in this blackness. Nobody wants to see or understand what's back there. But if we don't look and we don't take the time to look beneath these layers, we're not going to be able to find these children and where they go. I'm telling you that the bits of information within these videos is urgent. It's critical. And I could bank on it. I could bank on it. And this is about Summer Moon Wells. The reason it is about Summer Moon Wells is because this lady was in our chat room on Saturday. Go within the video. Figure it out. I'm going to show you a presentation, but this is how the authorities are going to be able to get this out here. Receive the information, understand that they use equipment that covers it up. There's a deep fake. And it's in here. The answers are in here. I'm going to show you my presentation. Right in here. So I know what I'm looking at. These are layers of different. Somebody worked very hard, you guys, to make this video. But what's between it is, wait, are the answers. Correct, I see summer. You see summer. And it's in here, you guys. And anytime the authorities, and anytime you see a frame, see? Ooh, you see that? Look, look. This is the same frame. This is important information. This location is it. And I've been doing this. I have over, shit, what do I have? 850 something videos? I don't say that very often. Because whatever they're trying to show back here is about summer. About summer. This is the information that's beneath this dude. See that? I see her in here. And whoever made this and put this shit in here, you've got to know I'm right. Back here. See? I really hope that you guys rip these videos apart and you understand that don't just watch it and listen to him. You're looking for all of this. You're to look at all of this. And when I showed in the beginning, like I have that picture of him with that V on his head, it's all there. I'm going to show you in the presentation. I'm just trying to explain how this stuff is in here. It's in here. You want those. You want all of those. All of these. All of these. That is a completely different face. Is this location in the video or is it between the frames? I feel like I recognize that spot. Correct. I'm going to show you the other video of the driving. Yes, you know what it feels like? It feels like up by Jody Sue Brown's. See? It feels like Beach Creek. It feels like Beach Creek. You've seen this before. See, so if they would just go in there and get between the frames, grab the information, and you want it to be gray or white or black, that's what you want. Because that's where, like, there's deep fake in here. Like, these are, I call them layers. And I've been showing this for a very long time. Back here. There's a house back here with the door. What's back here is the goddamn answer. Watch. The black frames. If you get on a black frame and you could get this smaller frame, you snap your photo and go find that motherfucking cabin. I know what I'm looking at. It's the black frame in the smallest of the smallest frame. Now let me explain something to you. The big frame shows that he's in front of a car. Okay? That's really what he's in front of. They want you to get involved in the chaos and the drama. That's what you're looking for. Go inside it. See where it leads. Is there a hole in the bottom? Is it over a tunnel? Is it pushed against a tunnel? Is it pushed against a well, an opening, a hole? See? See? It's all in here. The answer is back there, you guys. It's all back there. It is in the video. Now, the other part, this is the other video. It's just her driving. There's no sound. There's nothing. It's a red car driving in the area, to me, of Beach Creek. It's a red car. It looks familiar. It feels familiar. So I videotaped this. What I need the authorities, as before I do the presentation, what I want the authorities to recognize is a FedEx truck comes by Find out if FedEx trucks don't have front license plates. This is what this FedEx truck looks like. There's no front license plate. And I'll show you in my presentation. I got my photos from this video. She's driving. I'll show you the video. I'm going to show you the video. I'll show you the video, the full video. But there's a certain things that happen here. There's a car on the side of the road. There's a couple people that walk on the road. Does anyone recognize this? I'm going to have allegedly. Okay, so let me play. Let's see here. I'm going to play this video. There's no sound because she has no sound in the video. Playlist. Hold on. All right, let me find it. Take 1 second because I literally just played them. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to play this video so you see where I got it from. There's no true sound to it. So you could see it. Okay. I'll keep the sound off. Okay. Just watch it. It's 5 minutes. It's only 5 minutes long. Yeah, the date is August 19th, 2021. And this might be a road that, you know, anyone that lives in this area is gonna recognize. I'll show you in the information on the sticker and what's behind this video. Because it showed that entrance. This video, yes, it's the same last name. And it's a red car. Does anyone recognize this? So I'm playing it really. I want you guys to see the roads that are taken and where this person turns. And then I'll show you information that I grabbed from it. Not you won't, I don't know if you'll necessarily see it, you know. But does anyone recognize this road? Does this look familiar to you? Anybody? Like any of the houses, the signs? Maybe someone's in chat that has seen this area before, but it is set to subscriber only mode, so and there's, by the way, even though I'm talking over it and there's no sound to the video, there's no sound to the video. It just sounds like someone's driving a car. That's it. It's there's never well, there is one sound actually. There's a sound, it sounds like they make the sound like bewitched. The bewitched sound comes there. Let me find that on my phone. It's the bewitched sound, which is crazy. Let's see. It's the bewitched sound. Let's see if we could hear it. Whoops. I don't know if I could get it. There's a bewitched sound. It's very different. So here's the turn. To me, this turn, isn't that the turn that is taken when you're going to Jody Sue Brown's house? This turn here, does anyone recognize this? This is then when the turn comes is when the FedEx truck comes. Right there. Stops to let her by. And there's no front license plate. This here, so this is the end of it. That pole up front, this stuff here is what looks familiar to me. I've seen this in other videos. And so this is how when I videotape, I do it like this. So here are the girls that go by. And I'm going to show you the the pictures that I have. One of the girls just disappears, like in the video. Like see those two girls that are walking? The one in the jacket with the red, I'll show you in my pictures, it just disappears. Like she's just not on the road anymore. So this is how I videotape it. Like this. So I could look at it, right? And the bits of information is what I'm going to show you right now. Okay, back to this. Let me get rid of that and go back to the photo that we started out. Okay, so here, this is where we stopped. Was here. Now, this is how the children within the video's faces, they change. And that's what needs to be looked at. When the authorities choose to look at this video, what you are looking for are the elements that are shown in every other case that I have covered, including Summer Moon. And the elements appear on this child's face. This is what you're looking at. What you see on his face was introduced to us through Molly Golightly. The middle photo. That middle photo, if you look in the smaller square right here and open it up, you will see I'm correct. He has the circle around his eye, and he has that thing across the top of his head. Now, if the authorities don't look at it differently, they're not going to see it. But if you guys choose to do it a different way and allow yourself to look, you're going to see it. I like to put it up here in different colors because sometimes these things pop better. So this is what's on his eye. Exactly what's on the eyes of the children that I show you. This. Now, nowhere in this video should he have this on his face. The one to the left is a different child with this on his face. That child. Now, these are symbols. These are this to me shows rituals and sacrifices, and that there is a story beneath the deep fake once again. So my question is, who are you? Because the information shows Summer Moonwells to me. I see Summer. And either this is taken seriously or not. Because, and I say I see things, I don't know what anyone else sees. You see, it's just like anybody else. I mean, you don't have to have a psychic eye, or I don't know what you guys see, but if this was taken seriously and they just run with it, they have nothing else to run with, I see Summer. And what that's telling me is this is her story. This is her story. No, I don't know where this is, Just Mary. I'm going to look on Google Maps. That I'm going to do tomorrow. With Summer Moon Wells, whoever placed stuff, or maybe they didn't place stuff, I don't know. It's here. It's within the video. I read pictures. That's what I'm good at. And this child, this video, this moment in time screams Summer Moon Wells. That's what it does. That's what it does for me. It's such a difficult thing to grasp, you know? And I think that these children, the story, either it's so obvious and the authorities do see it, but yet just really can't do anything about it, then maybe they should say something. Because there's a child here that's being victimized. And what you see here is what happened to Summer Moon. There's no difference between this child here and this child here. There's no difference. Do you understand that Candace, her videos are telling the same story as if that was Summer? So logically, you learn this in kindergarten. Logically, you say, there's 5 pictures, which one don't belong, and you just keep the ones that match. These are a match. If you're to play a match game and put information together that goes together as a match, this is this. Every victim has it. And do you understand that whatever they're putting on these bodies and on the necks, Candace has? It's right there. I show that all the time. You guys, it's right in front of us. So as ridiculous as those damn things look, They're no different than what I show you in the family's photos. This shit is this. You see that thing on Candace's neck? That's what that is. That's what's always been. That's what's being shown over and over and over. But because they create this kind of confusion and deep fake, it's not being looked at. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Look at Candace. Look at Candace. There's no difference between any of the photos I have been showing. Candace is the one who introduced it all. Candace is the one who showed it in the beginning. First week Summer Moon Wells was gone. And guess what? Every channel that showed that shit took it all down. It's gone. It's gone. They took it down. What they did is some of them just started new channels and just started fresh. Some of them made a lot of money and were able to recreate their YouTube channel so it's nicer looking. Pay attention. Pay attention to who's all of a sudden together. I'm telling you, it really bugs the shit out of me is the nudge guy, whatever his name is, going on boats with Ryan Finding Truth. Seriously, this is the story. I don't care if it's cloudy. This is the FedEx car that comes by. FedEx trucks have been in every one of my videos about these kids that get gone, including the murders that are called the Idaho 4. There's always a FedEx truck or a delivery truck. Always. In the videos of the Idaho 4, I think a FedEx truck goes by like 3 or 4 times. Back and forth, over and over. It's always in the video or in the pictures or in the background. That really doesn't I don't understand that. The critical photos when the authorities go through this are not only the ones you see on the top, but the critical photos that hold much information are the ones on the bottom. The smaller frames that are between frames. That's where you're going to find smaller information. Interesting. So the pictures that come from the video show me the story. These are the 2 people that are walking on the side of the road. They look like this. As they're walking and get further down, the girl in the red just disappears. Disappears. Now, I don't know what that means, but when she disappears, it happens right here where I showed you a gateway right here. There's like a door here. I showed you the picture. It's right here. That's where this person just happens to disappear. She is right in front of that thing. That's in the video. Looks like Ziggy's butt. Oh, that's funny. So this is where she's disappearing. I mean, she just, within a split second, she's gone from the video. Like she's walking. So understand. So when you guys look through it, she just disappears. And that's important detail. See? Change of color, then you could see that is really, there's really something there. And I'm showing this so they understand to look. And then there's the sticker on the car. That's up to them if they want to look up the sticker, yada, yada, yada. So this is the FedEx truck. It's got like no license plate, and it has this funky thing like a box in the front of the car. Let me show you. So this FedEx truck is pushing this. It's moving. So in the video, you see this. This is the same thing that I was showing you in the video of her driving. When she drives, in the smallest of the smallest window, you see this shit. This same thing. This is a really bad picture I'm going to show you, but is in the bushes. This is what I see in the bushes. So there's some sort of a gateway that looks like this. And it drops them off somewhere. But understand, to the authorities that are going to be watching this, I mean, I know they are because I spoke to them. I'm not bullshitting you guys. Doesn't really give a shit, but I'm just telling you. These are things that need to be looked at closely. Closely, because it's right there. And this is when this FedEx truck at this corner right here, she turns. This guy is coming this way, moves over, and I believe she turns there. And that girl disappears. And these cars are down on that. When you turn, or it looks really quickly, a bunch of these cars are down there. I'm just showing it so whoever is looking at this area could get a feel for it. So this is what I took photos of from the video. Really important. Really important to find out where this is. because when you get closer to these photos, this situation, this setup right in front of us is what I've been looking at since June 16th. So it's not like I'm saying, holy shit, there's a blue bag, and then there's that dunking machine thing that I see, and there's a truck, and there's a garage. No, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I've seen this before. This is familiar. This is familiar. And these pictures are awful because once you start to brighten them up, it sucks. You can't see anything. But this is what you're looking for. And then the pictures get really bad. But it's up to the authorities to go in and grab it. And grab it. This, what I see, is what I told you guys. I see the box. I see Summer. I see Summer was placed in a box like this. I see that this is where she went, in a box like this. That's all I know. When I reset this and change I could change it a little here. I change the coloring a little. I see this as one of the boxes. I just do. And I could look at a black piece of paper and give you a reading. So anyone that says, oh, I don't fucking see it, this is so bizarre, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just telling you what I see. That they're placed in things like this. Whatever this is, and it's in the woods, it's in the leaves, it's in the bushes. It's camouflaged. You don't just walk in and see this shit. It always goes back to Candace. Goes back to Candace. Candace did a live today. And her live, I'll show you in one moment after I show you these 6 slides. Yeah, the lights and everything. The only thing that Candace's video did for me today was reinforce the fact that there are clues of information that go between the doors of the door of a door and these hinges. The hinges that I showed you when Don first did his construction, and I showed you those hinges on the door. That's what you're looking at here. I truly believe and see that Candace knows the story. And when I look at the pictures from today, the story is beneath the ground. The story is underneath the surface. It's within corners of the walls of information. And their hinges, these hinges, they keep popping up, you guys. And the fact that she shows it like this, it's just, disgusting. It makes me very upset because all she does is show information about her daughter. And let me tell you something. If she ever listens to this, I promise you, one day, your little bits of information that I call elements will be on a big screen somewhere. And let me tell you something. You gave me every fucking element. And that will be the story. And it doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be real. It never has to even be proven. It's a story that people want to hear. That's the V that's on her leg. You, my dear, give me all the information that I need. And the more you go live, the more material I get. So you cannot tell me that all of a sudden your pants turn into a V. You dumb motherfuckers have given me the whole entire fucking story. This here is going to be a scene. This is a scene to a movie to me. It's like it's in every video that I watch of these kids going camping. I see it all. I see it all. And you have given it to me. You understand? You've given it to me on a silver platter. They are murdering the dogs. They are murdering the dogs. This video here that you put out today is no different than the very first video you shared. So is this prepping for like another group of children? Is this giving someone that needs a deep fake? Is this giving someone material video that they need to use so they could put shit underneath it? It's the same props. It's the same information. You don't understand. Maybe you really don't understand. All that's missing is Summer Moon standing right here dancing. Why would you have a clear plexiglass right there on the ground? Again, clear plexiglass again. This here is where we began back on June 15th, 2021. Right here. So all I know is somewhere this is being repeated. Somebody needs the footage. Someone needs the footage. Because the spirits are just way too strong. Way too strong. That thing. All of this shit. All of it. Red car is in the same spot. Like what are you doing? What are you preparing for? What are you getting ready for? Because it's something. You're showing something because this is underground. Do you see what you're showing? You're showing something that's beneath the ground right now. This is the same thing you're showing here. Here, there's something bloody underground. And lucky for you guys, the authorities aren't going to look into it. Why? Because it's confusing. But one day, they're going to. They're going to do something different. They're going to do it differently than they've ever done it before. Because they are not getting results. This is underground. That goes down. Do you see what I'm saying, you guys? That goes down. That right there is down under here where she videotaped her daughter in the rain. This is showing down under. You see? See how this all gets played together? And that are by the doors with all the hinges. This is all the same space. It's the same space. This and this and this are the same space. It's just layered. It's layered. But this here screams summer moon. And nobody has dug up anything anywhere. Look at the photo. Look at the photo. Look at the smaller window of the photo. There is a hand that's coming up from the red box, up from the ground. This is right on her porch. History is repeating itself, and they are preparing the videos. Period. This is this. And it's right by plexiglass looking thing that has the maroon trim. You've got the buckets. You've got your chair. It's all here. It's by the tree. History is repeating itself. Are you going to do anything about it? This is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's story. This was just posted today. And if you want to do something, it's a hand. It's a hand. You guys, it's the same shit over and over and over and over. It's the same story. You see, the information that is shown in today's videos, what's today's date? Today's the 23rd. This here is her video. This is going to be the last thing I'm showing. This here is her video. This is the video from today. I mean, I played it like this because this is how I save it. This is how I play it to myself, and then I play it back, and then I look. Today's video is no different than what we have seen already. We've seen all of this already. All of these details that are being shown here are part of Summer Moon Wells' story. All of these things, whatever they are, whatever that is, see that? It's like a bird. See that? It's fucking weird. But we've seen this shit before. This is what she's showing. Like, she's showing that, but no one sees it. Because you're not stopping to look. Like, what is that? A bird? Is that supposed to be Don? I don't think so. So, history is repeating itself. All of this, and that fake leg, all of this is horrific. It's showing horrific stuff, and it's not being stopped. I want you to really look at take a screenshot. Take a screenshot like I am. And I'm going to show you what you're looking at. And it's being accepted because the only thing that makes sense to me is that this stuff is protected. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, is that this here is an issue to me. And the whole video is just like this stuff. So you want to get in between, in between here. So this situation that you see here, you guys, is basically looking back at June 15th, 2021. This here, everything here is what Summer Moon had, all the way down to the grid. Everything here, like how freaking dumb do you have to be to repeat everything identical? This here was even in Summer Moon Wells's video. This, this, all of this. Especially that. It's repeating. So these are in between slides, right? So what the authorities want to do is they want to get this black one, but with this smaller picture with it. Like, that's what you want. But these are repeating Summer Moon Wells' story. Repeating Summer Moon Wells' story. That's what she's doing here. And it would be very easy for them to rip this shit apart. Right there. I'm not even so wonderful when people come in and do a thumbs down. It just, all that does, and I say it every time it happens, I'm going to say it again. All that does is validates the truth. All that does is validates that what we're doing here is making a difference, and it's shaking people up. Because when people get filled with fear, or they're you know, oh, look at that thing. Or they don't, look at this thing right here, want information shared, they get scared. And when you get scared, some people don't know what to do with that emotion. So they bully. Look at that thing. Oh my God, you guys, everything is the same. Everything. So people will come in and do that, but we're adults and we're not children, and we don't argue back and forth. All that does is give me affirmation, that Summer Moon Wells is within the perimeters of this story. She is within these layers of information. She is within these layers. Summer Moon's story is within the layers that they have provided us. That's what they've done. You all have provided. Candace provides the best. It's so, for those that have stuck by this Summer Moon Well story and have stuck by, following it and haven't gotten derailed by any of these other groups, you will see what I'm talking about. Like, you're gonna see that this is a repeat. You're gonna see that this is what we've seen before. And I think, again, dogs, I think, are being abused, but so here, it's a very interesting picture because when you get a layer on top of a layer that looks like this, it usually provides us with, I'm going to take a photo of this and put it up, provides us with detailed information. You see, there's the pink nail. You see Candace's pink nail? Candace's pink nail, and she's all dirty, but that pink nail is consistent. It's, I don't know, it's part of what always shows is a pink nail. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, I just see summer in here. I see that as a box. And this, oh, wow. Um, yeah, yeah, this is very interesting to me. It's it's the story. Like, see this here? And then I see things hanging. I see like a person and and like a baby, like a summer moon. See this box? Wow. And this just doesn't go away. This plexiglass just doesn't go away. So it's information that comes from something like this. Because what I do know is that videos get layered. Their videos get layered, but somewhere within the video is the truth. So if the authorities get a frame like this, I go here to the clearest frame. You see? And what shows up is just nonsense, like nonsense, like back here is a bridge and here's the car and here's an opening. Like it's just, so that's why I stay only with the elements because these things are so screwed with, you stick with the elements. So here is something very interesting. I've never seen this before. This here is an interesting photo because that's supposed to be where Candace is sitting. That's supposed to be this. Everything looks like it goes down under. It like it's layered down under. So my eyes are like playing tricks on me. That's a cat? Is that a cat? So, all I'm hearing and seeing is that is that a dog or a cat? Look at its paws. Strange. See its paws? Ew. The hell? It's like a human hand. So the paws are like a human hand. Look. Ew. Ew. Those are fingers. These are fucking fingers. You guys. That's an animal. Those are fingers. But look at the foot. Look at the foot. The hell? Wasn't that a dog a minute ago? You guys. Ew. No, it's a dog. It's a dog with that foot. Look at that foot. Their feet are very strange. Their feet are really messed up. It's like very weird. Ew. All of these areas. So what the point of this video is to tell you that history is repeating itself. And all of this here and all of these elements all of this was introduced in the very first videos of Summer Moon when we first met Summer Moon. All of this, including the red car. So I guess what I'm expecting more videos like this because they need more videos like this to layer. They layer it. See, look by the car. I'll show you what I mean. Let me show you. Yes, there are cylinders. It's all the same, you guys. It is the same story. So now look at her car. This is the same story that's going to repeat itself. They're going to have shit's going to show up in the videos. See? That's layered. But what you're looking at here, see on the top of the car, is what I just showed you in the trees. Like that's what they use this stuff for. They're props, they're videos. So you just have to notice all the same elements, I call them, just the elements, and what they're doing. Whatever's going on here, I call Summer Moon while dancing in the rain. That's what I see. I see children. I see children being prepared. They're preparing children. And that's what I see, is a group of children. And, everyone has the right to their opinion. And that's all it is an opinion. Freedom of speech. But when I see stuff like this, and I've seen this before, I'm telling you that I'm here just to give justice to the children, right? So I'm here specifically to tell their story from how I'm seeing it and how I'm being shown the truth. So these steps have always been important to investigate. Well, here they are again. And it says the same thing to me, like these videos really need to be looked at the correct way. There's a little kitty. It's under the stairs. So this, you guys, is the waterway. That's the same side of the house that had that pole, the white water pole. Oh man, I really, really wish I could get on this property. I would love. That would be like where the dog run used to be against the house. Right there. That white chair. So you could look at her story, you could go look at her videos, but pay attention to what comes next. Pay attention to what's being placed out there and when, and watch it and see if you see any of the same photos that I call elements. These are elements. Oof, that's very weird, you guys. So that's what I had to say today. And really, the most important bit of information is to look and figure out for the authorities what this all is. And I see Summer. That's all I know. I see Summer. I believe this is her story. And it's being told through this woman's videos. I do see that the next person that I really need to show you guys and review is going to be Jody Sue Brown. She will be on board shortly because Jody Sue Brown is the other one that goes back to the beginning, day one, June 15th. And a lot of information that I have goes back to when Tiffany Marie, this is Tiffany Marie's channel, was Tiffany Marie's channel. I don't know what she is now, but that's when she was covering Summer Moon Wiles the same way as I was. And Molly Golightly and Ziggy. And their videos show information like this. You see, it's very different from what we're getting now. But this lady, you guys could go, maybe she'll come in to chat one day soon again, because she was here. Maybe she will come in again. This here will be up next, but I also have Travis Kate hanging with the Henners, Della Vlog, Kennedy K, the Fish Fam, the Stewart Fam, Taylor and Sophia, or Sophie, the LeBrant family, Lauren and Ari, Matt and Abby, Tracy and Lydia. Like, I have all of that to show you guys. All of that to show you guys. And those are all families I follow. But these guys showed me the elements way in the beginning. and what these hands look like. This is all Jody Sue Brown. But I have hundreds and hundreds of them. You know, that one, truthfully, no one really paid attention to this. And it was as bright and as clear as you see it here is how it was in every video. Right there, I'm like, oh, there's the mesh. There's the mesh with the heart. No one gave a shit. I'm like, that's it. That's the mesh. So that will be next. That will be next. Let's see if I can find any other ones. Matt and Abby, I'll go over these later. The new fam. So that's tonight's presentation. That is tonight's presentation. Muffin Top, thank you very much for showing me this information that I used today. So deepfake is real. And what's underneath the deepfake are the stories of the Summer Moon Wells missing children. I get the Summer Moon Wells missing children story, and I tell you about it. Everything I do and say here falls under Section 107, right? And it's for entertainment, educational purposes. I have no idea what's right or what's wrong. All I know is all of these elements are repeats. Repeats, repeats, repeats. All right. Thank you all, everyone in chat room. Muffin, Ripple, Kate, Long Gone, Michelle, Mary, I'm Bernie. I hope I got, let's see, Nothing But Love, Paula. Some new people here. Tennessee Shine, Ripple. Let's see if I missed anybody. I may have. Fozzie, hello. Even though it's like at the end here. It's crazy. It goes so fast. Yes, thank you guys for the butterfly kisses. Thank you, Crystal, for the new people in. Just stick to it, and it will get easier and more understandable, you know? Hi, Colleen. All right. Just remember that year was all right. Thank you all. God bless you all. Thank you for being here and having the faith in me to come here and listen. Listen with, open mind, body, and soul, really. Because Summer Moonwell's story is being told to me. And it's very strong. All right. Good night, guys.